Today is the day to be a total and ridiculous idealist. Today is one of those days when I really have a lot of faith in humanity because my parents have taken a few steps towards being just demonstrating their support and their willingness to accept me the way I am, even though I'm a far cry from anything they would have ever expected. And just being around the friends who remind me that there are some beautiful, beautiful people in the world. And those are the people I want to believe in. You know, the kindness, the people who being around them makes you a better person. That's what I want to believe in right now. And today it's not that hard. I've been thinking about if I were to live in a world that were totally perfect in regards to gender, and if I were to be exactly the gender I'd like to be, and just talk about what it would be like. What would it be like if it were absolutely perfect? The first thing, the most important thing, is that we be understanding, that we understand each other and that we listen to each other, and that we come from a place of kindness and open-heartedness and a willingness to learn. And I'm speaking to myself as much as anyone else. I'm just dreaming, of course, but that's where it all starts. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. And someday, the wonderful words of John Lennon. So, if it were a world where everyone just understood each other and gave each other the benefit of the doubt, because we were talking a lot about gender recognition and how we perceive gender and in our culture and what it is before, and well, a lot of that's just about judging the book by its cover, isn't it? It's about what we first see when we see someone. Are they wearing makeup? Yes or no? Do they have long hair or short hair? All of that stuff. So then you have to read the book. Then you have to get to know the person. And as long as you're willing to change, as long as you're willing to let your initial impression give away to what it is they really are, and to understand that that person is going to keep changing, that I'm going to keep changing, and for me to understand that you're going to keep changing. That would be beautiful. And that allows for fluidity in a way that we really can't. I mean, in part, I struggle with fluidity in relation to, you know, the world and the world wanting some kind of a consistent presentation from me. But I also struggle with it according to myself, because I'm telling myself, you need to be the same person from one day to the next. And honestly, I don't think I always am. It's not just gender, it's, you know, there's some core part of me that's the same. But everything else changes, doesn't it? From day to day, from moment to moment. And throughout our lifetimes, the number of times we reinvent ourselves, it's amazing. And so to allow more room like that, more room to grow and explore ourselves, that's what I'd like to see. So I guess if I could express any gender at all, I'd just like it that it wouldn't have to be consistent, you know, that I could be whatever I wanted on any given day. And I've gotten a lot closer to that, to just being who I am, no matter what. And to being around a lot of other people who are themselves, no matter what that means. You know, in relation to anything, to being a full-on and unabashed nerd. I know a lot of those. I think I am one. So that's the world I'm dreaming of today. A world where everybody listens and understands each other. And it's not just about gender then, it's about everything. We can learn to be our fullest, brightest, most happiest selves. I'll get off the soapbox and stop waxing poetic. But just, imagine that. Imagine the way you'd like the world to be. As bright and shining and beautiful as everyone is deep down somewhere under everything. Let that idealist poke through for a few minutes before the cynicism takes over again. It'd be amazing what we can build. Peace. Till next time.